Welcome to Nate's One Takes. Today I'm going to talk about the best day of my life so far. It's really hard to pin down what makes it the best day of my life, but if I had to say just a quick rundown, it was a lot of relief. It was relief at the moment I needed it the most. And what I mean by that, it just did everything I needed it to do in that moment. It was a wonderful day. Everybody's had wonderful days, so I guess I can't really tell you that it was the best day of your life. But there's something in my chest. There's this thing, and I don't stop thinking about it. And I know for a fact that was the best day of my life so far. I'm only 18, so I'm probably gonna make more. There's probably gonna be something that tops that. But as of right now, it was probably at least my favorite day so far. And the highlight of that day was going to Waffle House at 2 a.m. And it's not because Waffle House is special to me or anything, or because I really enjoy eating at Waffle House. I don't think anybody really can say that. I mean, I do like Waffle House, but that's besides the point, But it has more to do with the people and the timing of the Waffle House journey and what led up to it. To preface the story, I went to Middle College High School, kind of a community college experience for high school students for my last 2 years of high school. And it was really stressful. I did a lot of volunteer work while I was there, and I really enjoyed it. But it was a journey. It was a journey. And in my senior year, I was volunteering for Duke to do concessions, right? And me and my friends were gonna make a day out of it, because I mean, if we're all going, we might as well have fun, We might as well make it a trip, you know what I'm saying? We've been living in Durham our whole lives, but we gonna spend that night. We gonna spend that night having fun. And the goal was, right, as soon as the game ended, we were gonna go to Waffle House. Me, my friend Nick, and my friend Nate. Very, very plain names, But you know what I'm saying? It was me and those two. And the only reason we were gonna go to Waffle House is because my friend Nate, he's a super picky eater. And he hasn't had a lot of food. Like, at all. Like, if you ask him of food, right, chances are he probably hasn't had it. Like, if it's a normal food, maybe, right? He's probably had that. But in general, he had never eaten at Waffle House. So we were like, what if we took Nate to get Waffle House for the first time? And that's really all that spawned out of it. It was just we were all gonna be together, volunteering for Duke. And then after, why don't we just get Waffle House? It's a simple plan, right? And it's senior year, so we're in the fall semester. We had just finished up college apps, so it was a nice breather. So my boy Nick picks both me and Nate up, like around 2 p.m. in a day, a little something slight. He just picks us up. We go to the Duke Stadium and we go set up, and we're just having the vibe is just right, because a lot of people we enjoy are there. Some friends was there, and we're just having a good time. We're giving out hot chocolate. We're making sales, real professional stuff. What we do. And I'm standing at the front, and I'm just sitting here yelling, "Get your hot chocolate, boy!" And I'm dancing. I'm having a good time. We going crazy, and I'm pretty sure Duke lost the game by like 20 points, as they normally do. A little something slight. If you from here, they're not gonna win a football game now. But it was really nice. Even later that night, my crush was there at the time. My crush at the time was there, and I can't do it justice, but it just felt like a moment from a movie where after the game, me and her was talking, and we were just walking for a little bit, and she had to go because her family was there, and before she left, we had a kiss. We shared a kiss, and it didn't really go nowhere. I like to consider her a close friend, but I don't know. But it meant a lot to me. And after that, like we planned, we went to Waffle House. Now, before we left though, we grabbed like 20-ish pizzas from the stand beside us, and we buckled in like a whole person. We just went yoink, and on the way to the Waffle House, I put on the Spanish Music Network, and it was just me and these two white boys just salsa, just going back and forth, just jiving back and forth to some little to the 101.1. Probably my favorite music network. I swear, bro. It always gets you hyped. It was the Latin American Music Network, man. It was just going crazy. Hey. And on the way to Waffle House, the first one we went to had police in the driving parking lot, and my boy Nick ain't have his after nines yet, but it's like 2 a.m. So Nick is like, bro, what if they asked for him? We got here, so we're just sitting here driving around trying to find a Waffle House that does not have like cops in the parking lot. And this is we are out here for a minute. We're in the whip, just salsa dancing, just driving for a minute. And we get to the Waffle House. We get out the car. We're still vibing. Just hey. And then a siren in the distance goes, and like clockwork, all of us synchronized, just start laughing. Like my boy Nate is like on the ground, just like on concrete. I'm going crazy. I'm just sitting here laughing, and I could not tell you why we're laughing. We weren't doing nothing. We just got out the car, heard a siren, and we was out. We walk across the street to the Waffle House. We sit down, right? My boy Nate ordered a waffle with chocolate chips on it, cause he don't be eating like that. Now me and Nick though, we got a whole hash brown bowl with chili and all types of fixings on it, everything you could possibly need on it, and we got 2 waffles apiece. And tell me why we both get done eating before my boy Nate finished a single waffle. Like, what is you doing, man? And it was in that we was all just having fun, just laughing. It was just the 3 of us. And we had been around each other for the last 4 years, and we had seen us grow, seen us do things that we hadn't normally done. And at that time, it was an especially draining semester, because we weren't just taking college courses. We also had to worry about applying to colleges. It was just a lot on our plates, a lot being asked of us for a senior, for any senior anyway, really, because it was stressful. And the relief I felt with those two was a different feeling, really. It was just something different. Like we've hung out a lot, we was friends, so we hang out a lot. But it was in that moment where we was just eating Waffle House at 2 a.m. No cares about tomorrow, no worries about what was yet to come, no worries about what college we were gonna get into. That we really just were there. Like it was wonderful. Like everything about it was wonderful. Like everything surrounding it was wonderful. Like we had a wonderful night. Like we was vibing in the backseat. We was eating good food. And we were just talking about how stressful the semester had been. And how we were just so glad it was coming to a close. And just what that meant for our futures. And I still remember just, not the conversations, but the feelings and the scene and everything about that night. That night was just powerful. Not because it was an especially good night, it just was a night that made me feel like everything I did up to that point was worth it. Like it was really worth it. Like all the stress, all the things that I went through, all of the work I had put in, all of the volunteer hours, it meant something. And I mean, don't get me wrong, it was all to get into college, but like, I did it for my future. But also, I felt like if I had never pushed myself to go to a stressful school, to go do something I had never done before, I wouldn't have been there. Like if I had never gone to that school, if I had never pushed myself through the pain, through the days of agony, if I had just transferred back to a regular high school, I wouldn't have been in that Waffle House. I wouldn't have kissed the girl I was into that night. I wouldn't have been there my senior year. That is to say, whatever you're doing is worth it. That was kind of corny, but no matter what you're doing right now, it's worth it. You're gonna get a breather. You're gonna have a moment, and then it'll probably go back to sucking again because it was the fall semester. We had a whole other spring semester to get through. But whatever you're doing right now, just keep going, keep pushing. It's gonna be worth it. You're gonna get a breather. You're gonna get some time to celebrate with friends and people who love you. You're gonna get a chance to just let it all out, to just be you unapologetically. But keep pushing, because if you don't, you'll never see that moment. You'll never get the relief, because if you don't ever push yourself and you don't ever strain, then there's no point in relief. You're not gonna get anything out of it. You're not gonna feel anything. That might just be how I feel, but please keep pushing. It's gonna be worth it. I promise. I'm Nathan. I'm out. If you liked the video, do that. But I just hope somebody heard me. Thank you.